meep mop, meep morp, bleep blorp, bloop bop, beep beep bop. Deadlock! I don't know why it sounds quiet. It sounds quiet and I don't know why. I don't know why. I didn't do it. But the thing is, one of them doesn't sound quiet. It's the, or maybe it's not the Twitch alerts. It was one of the sound alerts that was too loud. This is for everyone. Who's that, Rubway? 140 streams from Sandown. Thank you. What is this? I see. It's making me drag a puzzle piece to prove I'm a human in order to watch that. So I think if I watch it as a robot, it will activate my robot sleeper agent or something, I guess. Hello, hello. I won't have a camera on today because I don't feel like it. And so that was part of the amount of spoons that I had today, and I thought, yippee! Yippee! But I'm here. We're gonna play some video game. I'm beautiful, thank you. Thank you. I finally got some more news today about my house, which has been part of what's been stressing me out so much because they'd waited so long to do anything with it. And my solicitor called me today and was like, I'm so sorry, I don't have any news for you. I keep calling them and asking them what's going on and emailing them, and they haven't answered me, to the seller solicitors. And she was like, I'm gonna call the estate agents and see if they can put some pressure on the solicitors. And then hopefully we'll get news next week. And I was like, okay, thanks. Because I would have been, in the original timeline, moving in next week, the first week of April. Or was it the first week of March originally? I think it was the first week of March. Yeah. This is how it works with house stuff, though, is that they just fucking ghost you for a while. And you are kind of like, hey, what's going on? Because I'm kind of wondering, because I'm putting money into this and I'm gonna be in debt for like 30 years. Could you tell me what's happening? And so finally my solicitor had called me and talked to me. And then she told me that, and I was like, okay, I hope we hear from them. And then I think she called me less than an hour later and was like, okay, the seller solicitor got back to me, and they said that they're going to aim for closing the second week of April. Yes, the second week of April. So hopefully the second week of April I will get the keys and then have the ability to move in and all of that. And it is dependent on the onward chain saying okay to that, so just cross your fingers, because I am hoping that takes off a lot of my stress. I am going to be completely real, and I feel like I've had a lot of stuff going on, and then like a week ago was my sister's death anniversary, and it's just all kinds of shit. So I'm like, there's just so much stuff going on in my personal life where I'm like, I do not feel like myself at all. And I feel like also it has been quite a while between like burnout and other things where I haven't, and being too busy, that I haven't felt completely like myself. And so I really just want to like get back on track with it. And it feels so like, woe is me, but I don't know. I feel like, really for real, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I just, in like the most uh silly way, I guess. What would I say? It's like not ironic, but something like that. Like, because it feels silly to say, but I literally feel like I don't have my spark. And not like I don't know how to describe it other than I just don't feel like myself at all. And I feel like overwhelmed and stressed out, burnt out, I guess, but I don't think it's even that. I think I'm just so stressed out and sad that I don't have the energy to like be myself, I guess. Thank you, Shug. Thank you for the 44 months. I saw your message too, Spectre. Thank you so much. I don't usually respond just because of the way that Discord works, but I really appreciate it, and it was very kind of you to send that. So thank you. Those things have helped, but also I've been so freaking sensitive too, to where I'm like, ooh. I'm just quiet a little bit. Not right now, but hello, Mido. No, it's totally fine, Spectre. I think, if anything, it was nice. It was incredibly nice that you sent it, so I appreciate it. Same crazy Matt. I was thinking, I was wondering where you were the other day. So I was like, oh, I wonder what Matt's up to. Yeah, I'm in this solicitor hellhole. I just have so many things that I want to like do, and I want to do stuff, and I want to be more active in my own community, and like chatting in the Discord, and like responding to the stuff that you guys are all talking about, and I want to do more content, and I want to do all of these things. But then it's like, I get to about, I don't know, I even last night and the night before, I didn't fall asleep until after 5 a.m. And then it's just, I just feel just shit, I guess. And so then I'm like, oh, I need to stream. And I feel silly for being like, I don't want to. Because first of all, it's my job, and it's an awesome job. And also, people working regular jobs don't get to just be like, I'm sad today, sorry, can't work today. And so, I don't know, it's just a lot of things. And then I feel stupid to be like, yeah, guys, I'm sad and burnt out and stressed, so I can't just be funny and play video games. Also, making money on Twitch is hard, and then I feel so annoying. All of it makes me feel so annoying. Because I feel fortunate in the position that I'm in. And then to be like a fucking baby about it. It's just all that stuff. And to be like, hee hee hee, it's hard to make money on Twitch, and this is my job. And then it's like, okay, I don't have a difficult job. I don't have to like go out and work on people's roofs in like the summer, and I don't have to like shovel stuff or work at a factory or like work retail or do anything like that. And so then for me to be like, my money, when I have to rely on the like people just being supportive when all of you work so hard for your money and everything. All of it. All of it. I do think I need like to do some therapy stuff, but I'm in that position now where like I don't have the energy to even respond to messages. I don't even feel like I have the energy to like go anywhere. I'm not like leaving the house. And at least I've been like hanging out with Ratboy and Jamalki and playing games and stuff. And that's like sort of like as much as I feel like I can manage. And to say that I feel like such a fucking baby. Yeah, cooking is like one of the harder things too. I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff. And I don't think like it's funny because even with like how difficult my life has been in the past, like growing up, I don't think I ever felt actually like this to where I couldn't like go out and do things. But that also might be because my home wasn't like a place I wanted to be. So it might have been easier to like go do stuff. I don't think you're a baby, Spectre, because I don't know. I think I'm a baby. You probably have like a real job and real responsibilities. I feel like my stuff is all just silly. I don't know. We're all just baby. Maybe it's also okay to be baby. Maybe it's okay to be baby. And I'm sorry a lot of you are feeling this way too. I think like there's so much going on everywhere all the time. And then I think like here's my big thing. I don't think we're meant to live the way that we're all having to live. We're not meant to live like no one's meant to have 9 to 5 jobs. No one's meant to like, or later, you know, no one's meant to work 40+ hour weeks. No one's meant to make like dirt poor money an hour to just the what's it called, that thing that people were saying that we're all just the like attendants and crew of the rich people's fucking yacht, basically, is the world. So I think all of that, and then also it's gray and dingy outside and everything, so it's tough. It's tough. Meant to run around hunting antelope with spears and frolic around a big fire. Yes, dude! Hello, Vey. Hello, Sips and Erica and Dowie. And every Sips chat. I'm lamenting. Hello, G. I don't want to serve overlords. I don't want to. Not even if they are sexy. I don't want to. But doctor, I am Boba. Computer? That's one thing that's been making me happy. Computer? Turn this guy into a raging homosexual and make him super horny. Computer. I've been loving those. Not meant to have so much awareness of the whole world news. I don't think the whole world news is supposed to be what it is. That stuff's insane. I said it on Blue Sky the other day. I see all of these like videos of people doing nice things for each other and like helping each other, and I like to help people. And like I think the normal person wants to help other people. And so then when it's like, hey guys, we're starting a war again, and all of us are like, wow, we didn't ask for this or want that. And also, what's the fucking point of doing that? Why? What is the point? Shouldn't we just all be helping each other? And also, going hungry and being homeless should not be a thing. I think Booth has been stressed too, but I think we know that even if we haven't chatted, but I did message her today. We were messaging a little bit. And that helps too, I think. How's Blue Sky? Blue Sky, I think, is fine because you curate it so much. It's just like the stuff that you want to see is just what you see instead of like, hey, here's something that you don't want to see. And Blue Sky, the way that I use my Blue Sky is it's like I've just made myself another Tumblr account. Because I just follow a bunch of artists and 3D artists and then comedians and stuff that I like. So I really rate it. I check it a lot and interact on it a lot. I've enjoyed it. Much better. Miracle of Mind app. Check it out. Yeah, you can just sort of like look at whatever you want on Blue Sky. You don't get force-fed stuff. You'll have limitations and are different limitations and don't measure yourself for others. Entertaining people is tough. Yeah, but when I was playing Deadlock last night, there was a guy playing as Billy and he was dying a lot and then he blamed it on one of the people on my team, Killer, who's really good at the game, and he said that Killer was bringing all the aggro to his lane, but that's not really even how the game worked. But then the guy who was playing Billy said that he has over 1,000 hours on the character Silver and he knows what he's talking about. And then when I was being silly funny to him, he was like, what are you, a stand-up comedian? And I said, actually, in a way, yes. And he goes, well, I see why you're playing this game instead of doing that. And I was like, what even the fuck sense does that make? So I muted him because I was like, all the stuff he was saying was dumb as hell. I've not met very many mean people on there, but that person, I was like, oh my god, literally, you have no idea how much more of a stand-up comedian I am than you. And then at the end of the game, I think I can't remember if we won or lost because I don't actually care about that because I have a good time, you know? But he did really badly. So I said, and I'm not a mean guy usually, but I said on voice chat, I said, man, maybe you should look into being a stand-up comedian because this isn't working out for you. Ooh, 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 ow. Poor guy. Also, I was late today because I played a game. I solo queued. And yesterday and like the day before maybe, I had a bunch of like games that just did not go well. And so I lost a lot on my with my team. And so I ranked down to Initiate 2, which means that I'm playing games with people that might have never played the game before somehow, which did turn out that there was someone on my team that literally it was their first game ever, and also I think they were 6 years old. And it was really funny. Ooh, surgery and ADHD assessment. I hope it goes well. You'd be surprised. I think about people a lot, and you may not think that you've had any impact, but there will be something that will remind me of someone. And I'll be like, And even like people that may not have even been around in the community for a while, like they've gone away or something, I'll be like, I wonder how that person's doing. You know? And I think other people probably have that too, like in the chat. If I see a chair that's positioned in the corner of the room facing the bed, I think of Mito Choco. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Dr. Marklinian. But look what you've... I think what I've considered doing recently to help myself feel better is listing my accomplishments, especially in the last year. So, Dr. Marklinian, you're a doctor, and that's smarter and more accomplished than many people. You know? That's crazy. Any kind of doctor. Associate a lot by voice as a name. It's funny, well, I guess everybody is different, but I associate people by their name in chat and usually the color of their name, though I might not even remember what color it is. I might just remember the vibe of the color. And then any interactions I've sort of had with them. Reconnect with things I liked as a kid. I've been coloring a lot, though I haven't colored in like a week. Maybe that's why I'm more depressed. What vibes am I giving? You've got like a fucking crazy highlighter yellow name. And I think about when I when I see you in chat, I can hear your voice in my head. And then I think about the time that Ash talked about what your character in Arc looked like. Rez's got no color, which is scary. Green, there's lots of green. Dowie said Sip's chat freaks out if he changes his color. Well, you've got Tileron and Pip and Casey color. Hello, Forrest. Also, Shell redeemed Kiss Brian and Kiss Gilgamesh, but I'm not gonna have my camera on, so I won't be able to. Also, I need to free Brian from the bedroom. Hold on. He was in there so Gilgamesh would not eat his food. I also like behind the scenes, if I don't and this is not to guilt anyone or anything at all, but if I don't see anyone around for a while, or if I don't see them like in Discord or something, or I don't know, I'll be like, oh, they don't like me anymore. I'll be like, I wonder what I did. They don't like me anymore. I did that with Torb yesterday. I messaged Torb about Deadlock, and Torb wasn't excited. And then I was like, what if Torb doesn't like me anymore? And then I was like, oh my god, I wonder what I did. He doesn't like me anymore. Torb doesn't like me anymore. Landstein? The birdies. Hello, Bjorn. Thank you for the bits. If you don't see me around, assume I got another stone at this point. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cook with this one. Me when I'm that one kind of penguin during mating season. Yes, the RSD. Split, why are you that color now? I was having a rough game, so I wasn't responding normally. I can understand that, Torb. I'll have to invite you sometime, and you can play in the game. Oh my god, shall I show you this? Maybe I'll just show... I feel so bad because I do think this person is like a child, but it was funny because I could tell that this game was going a bit wacky, and then Jamalki watched the replay for it, and I was like, oh, I do think this is certainly for real actually a child. And then I felt a little bit bad. Remember how god-awful I used to feel listening to music and how much better I'm feeling now. Oh, I like that. I need to move this around. I'm gonna make the chat bigger on my screen that I can see. I think I'm not doing a lot of things too that would normally make me feel better. Like, I don't think I'm drinking enough water at all. I don't think I'm getting enough sleep, but not that I am going to bed too late, but just that I cannot fall asleep. Also, I'm not getting enough sunlight, but that's not super my fault. But thank you for all the nice words and stuff, too. England. I know, not drinking enough water. But the water, it hasn't tasted right. It's tasted, I don't know, it tastes different. A happy light? I think I need one. Get a filter? I might need to. Take a big gulp of water right now. Fine. Thank you, Clownstein. I try my best. And I think I've not had a sad time like I have had in the last couple of years. And so I think I don't know what to do about it in my current situation of being sad but also being a performance artist. Wish I could help in a meaningful way. I hate knowing someone I like feels what I feel all the time. Here's how you can help me. Take care of you. That's how you can help me. Huh? Killer on? Amazing. Thank you so much for 73 months. It is Uno reverse, but it is true because if I see people having a good time or like celebrating little things, then I'm having a good time too. Because I think, yippee! It's like Bing Bong. Because Bing Bong, he's in the pit, but he sees this from that one movie, Inside Out. But he sees Joy flying away, right? And he's like, go get him! We did it! That's how I feel. Even if I'm in the pit, if I see you thriving and surviving, that helps me too. Vey? 6 months? Jesus Christ. What if what if in like 2 months I say something that you really don't like and you regret this? Now you gotta keep going. It's true. Now I've got to prove to you that you will regret this. Thank you so much. That's life. Alright, tell me a controversial food opinion that you have, and then I'll see how I feel about it. You keep saying something we don't like, but we stay here. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Mayonnaise makes everything it's added to strictly worse. Don't like cheese. I can understand some of these things. Because mayonnaise, sometimes the mayonnaise goes weird, you know? Or it might be too watery. And sometimes cheese can be funky. Fish fingers with custard isn't that bad. Okay, that's it, everyone. Get his ass. Get his ass. That guy's... Custard? Custard like... dessert custard? Mint chocolate is bad. I hate sauce. I understand it, though. Human custard. I see. Doctor Who. Didn't even have to look to know that came from Greza. There is something, though, about French fries and milkshake, though. Dipping the French fry. Fair starter. Thank you for the 25 months. Olives are bad? I agree, except for black olives. My friend said you got any mustard and he put yellow mustard on his pepperoni. That's horrible, actually. That is horrible. That's horrible. Let me thank people really quickly too. Before I started the stream, essentially, or before I was speaking, I suppose. Verkiel, thank you for the 6 months, and tier 3 for 55 months. Thank you so much. Palin, thank you for 6 months and 52 months. I don't know if that means that you did 6 months at a time, but thank you very much. And if you did 6 months at a time, what the helly? I appreciate that. It's easier to make poached eggs than boiled eggs. Lemon cake can bugger off. Cucumber, awful. I don't like cucumber. Lemon cake I've grown to like, which is funny because the reason that I didn't like it for a long time was because I had watched The Sixth Sense as a kid, and I thought that things tasted like lemon could mean that they would very easily conceal cleaning products so that you could get poisoned by your family. And then, yeah, it messed me up, dude. That one messed me up. I was like, oh, I don't like that. It says stream updated. Computer, make the person watching this have a great day. And then in parentheses, it says deadlock. So that makes it sound like I'm counterspelling them to have a bad day because I've inflicted deadlock on them. I'm going to show you the replay from that last game because it was so funny. Tony, thank you for the 67 months. Bjorn, thank you for the 47 months. Shell, thank you for the bits. Scott, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Uncle Ninja, 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I'm doing that thing. I'm doing that thing where I'm like, okay, think of a way to say thank you in the way that means you really, really appreciate it so that they know that you appreciate it, because otherwise you're going to look ungrateful. I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. Uncle Ninja and Scott. I get that too. Me when I open a birthday present and I like it, but if I don't make the big deal of it, which I don't know how to do, they will think that I don't like it. Me when I this is not related to Uncle Ninja and Scott gifting subs, but me when I open a card and it's just an empty card and it doesn't have money in it, and I have to react to having a card, because then do you say thank you for the card still? I don't know if you do. Martin? You have to have a good day today, Martin. Ratboy, thanks for the 48 months. Sandown, thank you for a 140 stream streak. Shug, thank you so much for the 44 months. Sargu, thank you for 2 years, 24. Yes, that's how it works, I think. Bjorn, thank you again for the bits. Hilaron, 73 months. Vey, 6 months. Thank you so much. I hope to play some video game with you again soon. Fair Starter, thank you for the 25 months. A nice message is nice, but don't understand getting people just a card. Here, I got you some paper. Sometimes it has a good picture on it, or a funny joke, or some sort of like, a lot of them have something like where it's like a pair of boobs, but it's not actually boobs. It's like, wow, check out this lady. I bet you think they are her boobs, and then it turns out they're coconuts or something. You know what I mean? They do a lot of those. The sexy ones, but they're like, either they are kind of sexy on purpose, or they fake out the sexy. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Someone named Mark Maron? Max followed? I don't even know the first fact about this guy. I don't even know. Alright, I'm going to show you this replay. Bear in mind, do not go looking for this person. I do think also they are a child. And don't be upset with them for the fact that they are a child. And no, it's not my point of view that I'm going to show you. I thought I had already downloaded this. So, I was put in this game. My rank has gone down a lot because I play with people whose rank is really fucking high. And then when we play, the people whose rank is not as high can't contribute as much because we're still babby. And then we lose. Or we get a random person who has opinions and then does badly or something. I don't know. But also, I don't care. I don't care about winning, but I guess I care about it now because if I don't win, then I have to play in a game like this where I suffer. I am suffering. And this would have been me if I didn't have people to teach me how to play. And so I recognize that I am fortunate for having friends who have taught me how to play. Norwegian Assassin, thank you for the 73 months. I can explain stuff too. So, this is my team that I was on. And we've got this person, this character does a lot of DPS typically. This character does a lot of DPS. This guy's more of like a tanky guy. This guy's more of like a healing guy. I was doing damage and snipey-ish. And then this guy usually does a lot of damage. And also, he's far too tweaked right now. And they need to nerf him a little bit. Showing the match. I've just explained the beginning of it. Because I just can't believe it. And we need to see... So this person, who I do believe is possibly a child... I was very confused as to what they were doing. This is the enemy team, which, as you can see, somehow they still lost. As you can see here, on my team, the baby child had 12 deaths and did basically no damage. Also did not buy any items, which is something you do in MOBAs. And I also think that they did not unlock... They didn't unlock their abilities for like the first 10 minutes of the game. And also, I think they didn't use an ability until around that time also. They never bought anything from the shop at all. So they had no, like, weapon vitality or spirit stats besides what they started with. And then we have a warden guy. He did okay. He took all green and I guess was going tank. This is... Okay, guys. Rat boy? We didn't notice this. Is this normal? Or is that normal? That's not normal. That's not okay. This person, they kind of did okay. I think they were sort of normal, though they did do some strange things. The Bebop completely maxed out their spirit damage, I suppose. They did collect the most souls in the game, however, that's because they were laning with the child, though I say they were laning with them, in that the child started in their lane and then immediately left it, so they were solo farming their lane. So they got all of the resources in their lane because the child left them alone. So maybe the matchmaking giving you bad teammates to make you lose and adjust your rank. It's possible. I did go and look at this person's profile, and this was apparently their first ever game of Deadlock, which is kind of insane to put them in Initiate 2 because they should be Initiate 1. Also, the Bebop did die 17 times. And of course, when you die, the other people get resource money. So, my team was certainly a team that were playing the game. Also, like I said, this person who I do believe was a child, and that's not me making fun of them. I think actually they were like a kid. And they did die 12 times. And then on the other team, they're kind of normal, I guess. Everybody's got their stuff. So, riddle me this. How did this team, how was this team normal? And then this was my team, an Apollo with 0 weapon damage. And all spirit. I think you at least, so you see how the 4.8k has a star next to it? I think you at least, for everybody, go to that. Or at least close to it. But the fact that there's 2 people in here who do no... 3 people in here who do no weapon damage. Oh my god. And then... this person does no spirit damage also. And somehow, I guess, is just gonna survive forever or something. I don't know. This was not the comedian round. It was not. So this was my team that I got put with. Magic powers. Yeah, it's I think it's like your ability. So look, you got ability cooldown, range, and duration, and all of that. And this is like your weapon damage, your bullets, your ammo, your clip size, all of that. And then your green is your base health, your regen, your spirit and weapon resist, and all of that. I'm the most normal person on my team. So if we watch the replay, and we are going to be very kind to this child. So, at one point, I believe that people swapped. It might have been the Bebop and the Apollo.
You can be my big brother, the stats people.
Yes.
I'm an only child.
Not anymore.
So, the Bebop and the Apollo swapped. First of all, he's already on his bullshit. As you can see, he's already on his bullshit right now. I don't know if they were on a team together. I solo queued. But you can see that he is in fact already on his bullshit. So, can I watch this in...
You can be my big brother, the stats
in 4 times speed? So as we can see, in this game, in these type of games, we're all in what's called a lane. And usually there's, in this at least, 2 people versus 2 people in every single lane. And then you have 2 towers in your lane before this is the entire base where you're protecting. And so you are both, each team is fighting to get these towers taken down because they shoot you in guard against you getting to their base. And then when you kill these big ones, you get, I believe these unlocked slots, yeah, after you destroy the walker. So you get 1 here for the first walker you take down, 1 here for the second one, and 1 here for the third. And you start with little money, and that's basically what you're getting from the little minion guys, who are also like the little enemies you fight. And then there's things all over the map that are other places for you to get money, resource, and stuff. And then you have little stats here that determine what kind of damage and resists and stuff that you do. And you buy those in the shop. Because you need to buy stuff in the shop. This little child boy never bought anything in the entire game that he played in here. And all Green Warden is weird, but certain heroes like Apollo have abilities that are so spirit-focused they don't bother with their weapon investment. That makes sense, I suppose. So let's watch the point of view. You are... Unfortunately, you're 5 years old, and your dad says play the game with him. And I feel so terrible to be saying this, but it's this is the reality of what happened. Okay? So the Bebop switches lanes with the Apollo, so then it will be me and Apollo over in this lane. Let's see what how the Rem does. So the Rem's job is healing. So the Rem, he's on his little zip line. He's going to his lane. I don't know if I can turn this screen or not. Oh, he's leaving. And he's leaving. Oh, he's like, what did I just do? What was that noise? He doesn't know that he just used an ability, I think. He didn't know. And so now he's going back. And I guess he heard fighting over here, so he's coming to join. He somehow gets an assist on this. And then, I don't know why, but for some reason, this kid just, after he was in this lane at the start, he's looking for the drifter, doesn't know where he is. After he was in this middle lane at the start, he just came over to my lane over and over again and never left it. So here he is. Now he's going back to the base. And then he stands in the base for a little while. Don't know what he's doing. Okay. Okay, he's still in the base. The Bebop is fighting by himself in mid. He's just hanging out, guys. He's just hanging out. He disconnect. Oh, he's reconnected again. Now he's going to the left lane. Let's see. So then I think he must think that he heals people by shooting them, or he doesn't know that that person right there is on his team. And then he knows this must be a big bad guy, so he walks up to the towers a lot and tries to fight them. He does that a lot. So then he dies. And then now is when he decides to only go in my lane. And then what they call in the game is feed. So when you like die over and over again, when you die, the person who kills you gets money for it. And so if you keep dying, they keep getting money for it. And so he comes over, hinting, he comes over to one of the stronger characters on their team over and over again and gives her lots of money. You don't think it isn't intentional? Wait. You think you're saying it's unintentional? Yeah, I think this is, I think they definitely have to be a kid, and I can't tell if they're playing on controller or not because of the way the movements are. So you can see how, like, their camera's moving and stuff. But I'm, like, over here having sort of a normal game until I see that this guy keeps coming over, and I'm, like, thinking to myself, what's he doing? What's he doing? And he keeps coming over, doing that, and dying, and so they're getting more and more points. And he just keeps coming over, has money, never buys anything. He's looking around, learns how to use the zipline this time. Comes in, I don't know what he's doing. Basically, he dies a lot. Over and over again. He's looking around. He's dying a lot. He's getting killed a lot. And basically, that's just what happens, like, the whole time. And I do think... Now, the problem with this is not, like... Oh, why is it doing that, girl? The problem with this is not that a kid's playing this game because it's fine. But it shouldn't put a kid who this is their first ever game against people who have played however many games, you know? And he does seem to be, like, trying, but he doesn't I think he's so young or something that he doesn't actually know what's going on at all. But I do think he's probably playing the game and having a fun time. But he does come over and just keep dying, so these guys keep getting stronger and stronger. Look, I'm saying... Rem, here's how nice I am. Rem, don't forget to buy items at the shop. Because at this point, we all have at least 6 items to upgrade our stuff. And from my point of view, I just saw this guy come over and I assume try to help. And keep dying. And then I was like, wait a second. This guy hasn't bought anything. So I'm like, don't forget to buy stuff at the shop. And then I say later on again too, I'm like, Rem, please buy something from the shop. And then I think at some point he stops to read my message. I think it's around now even, and he dies. But do you think he's seen Rocket Raccoon gameplay and thinks it's that game? It's possible. But like, it was certainly very interesting. I think he starts just like exploring more.
No one stands between me
He
and
fights
my
these
destiny.
monsters, I think, at some point and then dies to them, which these are a way to get more money if you need more money and you're like walking around and stuff. But I think he was just having a good time, and then at some point he goes over to their farm and then he like ends up getting abilities. He does use them. He does ult a bunch of minions. And then I think he has like a last death. Oh, that's not what usually happens in the game. That the person's body gets separated from their, like that. Oh, I don't know if... I think that's his lower body and his heads are duplicated now. But essentially, that happens, and then I think he must think, this video game is not for me. He runs around here, and then he disconnects, and then he's disconnected the rest of the game. And then there's like all of this stuff happening. Everyone's fighting in the middle. People are just... These people do mid-boss while our base is being attacked. Everyone's running around. At some point, the Rem also picked up... This thing is called an urn, and it helps you get more money. And you're supposed to take it from one side of the map to the other. He runs around in the side of the map on this side, though. And just stands still, also. All this to say... They get into our base, they destroy a little bit of stuff, and then at some point, I go with the Bebop to their base. And I'm like, I can't fucking take this anymore. And I go with the Bebop in there, and we destroy a bunch of the stuff in here. And then it gets to the end, and somehow we are winning. And so I'm like, Jesus Christ, let's get this over with. We'd all jump over the minions, leave those behind. Who cares at this point?
No point in hanging on to
He didn't buy his 2 ability. I don't know. I think it had to be a kid. I don't know.
Good game.
The meanest like we lose, dude.
Stay right there.
We're in here, and then I stop even caring about what anyone else is doing. And I just shoot their final boss. Because I'm like, I cannot fucking play this game anymore right now. I cannot play any more of this. I need to get out of here. I'm like, how close to this thing do I have to get while I'm flying around? And then I'm just like, fucking let me shoot it. I need to be done with this. I need to get out of here. And I'm like, please, for the love of God. I was so worried that they weren't going to be able to do it. I thought it wasn't going to work. But the problem is...
I'm just getting started.
So, unfortunately, I have lost a lot. But I've also been learning new characters and stuff, too. And the lobbies that I play in a lot of the times are, like, quite high rank. And look at the discrepancy between this. This is Emissary 2 is the average of the enemy team. And then the average of our team is Ritualist 4, which is... I mean, that's a difference. I don't know which is which, right? So the matchmaking is kind of off in some of these. And, this one was at least a bit closer. But, like, also, I've played, like, a decent amount of games, and my rank goes up and down a lot. Right now, it's kind of the lowest it's been since the start. But, like, I've played a lot of games, and if I go to this last match with these people... Let's look at this guy's profile. So here's all the games that this guy has played, right? He's played a decent amount of games. This Hayes, let's see how many games they've played. They've played some games. They've played some. And then if we go to this person, that was their first ever game and only game. And it put them in with people who have played at least, like, 12 times or more. So that's bad. I know, we gave them a 100% win rate. Which I'm gonna take all the credit for that, because I'm the one fucking shooting this stuff that matters. While everyone else was whatever they were doing. And now he may be even ranked up from that, right? And now he's gonna be in an even harder game. Insane. Does the win mean they will be in a game with higher players? Possibly. I don't know how much, because the skill ratings are, like, our team that one game I think was Ritualist 4 or something. And then they were Emissary 2, which is a difference of, like, 3 or 4 ranks of people that we were put against. And these don't go fast either. Rat Boy is like, I think this one maybe, or Phantom. And then Jamalki and a lot of the people we play with are Archon. And I have been in Seeker once. And then I somehow, even though I win games and do well, I'm still in the fucking prison where I get put in a game with someone who's maybe a young person who has just opened the game for the first time. Do they have placement games at the start to determine your rank or not? I don't think so, because this is not like, those aren't like... I don't know. Because I think the first game I ever played was... I still played with... Does it go all the way back? Who did I play with? Killer and Jamalki. And Fat and Gassy. Who is that again? That's someone I know. And Rat Boy. So the first game that I played in was a Seeker 3 versus Seeker 3 game. Which is still kind of hard, but at least I had, like, friends to teach me. And then I think it was the same for these. And then recently when I started playing again... Well, I had played, like... I played 4 matches before this one. And I did still kind of okay. But I was with... Look, there's Ponce and Kodek. And Rat Boy and Jamalki. I ask you to check the matchmaking section in settings. Oh, okay. Now you want to try Deadlock again? We watch the POV of your first game. I think my POV of my first game still won't be that bad, though, because I had people in voice chat with me helping me. But this is the first ever MOBA I've played. So... I search match. matchmaking. Extra competitive. That's scary. If I do this though, I'll have a chance that the baby won't be on the other team instead. No one will be babies in the game. And there's still a chance that the baby could be on the other team, and that is when I'm okay with it. You're doing good? I do fine, I think. The gateway to League? I don't know, because I think I like the characters in this a lot better than I like them in League. Because in League now I feel like they're too anime. And I like these characters because they have, like... I don't know, it's not Overwatch coded or League coded where every female is the same fucking face and shape. Because, like... This guy's cool. This guy's cool. Robot. This guy? Alright. I'm not gonna play Deadlock on the stream, but I'm gonna show you what I like about this game is like attention to detail and stuff. So if I'm this goat dude and I shoot my gun, right? Look how he reloads it. He eats the mag and puts a new one in. Isn't that so good? And then, like, they'll have different slide animations and stuff. And the animations are great, right? The best character in this fucking game is one of the new ones. Which is Celeste, who, like, when she dashes, she does a fucking cartwheel. How cool is that? And then, when she slides, she does a split. And then when she jumps on this thing, look how cute she looks. And then you can go down like this. Yippee! Like, how good are those, dude? And she floats. Yeah, she has lower gravity. And look, she sparkle. And then, like, the more you do with this ability, the more your horn twinkles. So good. And then, like, Paige, she looks different. She has a different body type.
Oh my god, I didn't notice the time. We have to complete the ritual.
And look at her, what's it called? In the bullets that she's shooting out is text, which you can really see when you pause the game. That's fucking cool as hell, isn't it? Like, that's a cool attention to detail. Also, her book is what propels her forwards when she dashes. Look at that. The book's got little wings in it because there's a dragon in it. There he goes. Steve. Who the hell's Steve? Ew, some kind of music is playing with people singing in it, and I don't like that. Look at this is Silver. Silver has a different body type. She has like more of a mask sort of body, not big boobies, more of like a flat chest. We love that. And she's cool. Everybody's got like their little different animations. Look at her slide, how cool it is. And look at, I love Graves.
Well,
Graves' character design is so fucking cool. And then she got the soft jawline and the nose that has like the bend in it. Like, also the arm pulls her forward because she's got the necromancer arm. Very cool. But it's like not... It's not Overwatch to where all of the women look the fucking same and so boring. Look at Rem. Rem's just also the best. He's got a pillow. He has a good time. No Stalongo. 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Marvel Rivals has made a different body type of feature. Well, their body types are not even body types. They're like, we gave you a thick, chubby squirrel girl. No, you didn't. She's got bigger thighs, bigger boobs, and then she's still got like a small waist with a flat stomach. Are you serious? But we gave big thighs to Emma Frost. I don't... That's not like... You're not doing representation. And they all still have the same face. Whereas they're not afraid to make men ugly. And this has like Lady Geist looks a lot different. Pocket is non-binary. Uh-oh. Woke game. And Holiday. I get Holiday and Pocket confused. Holiday looks different. Mina is a bit different. Look! McGinnis looks different.
You need an engineer, huh?
Lash. I like him because his bio is just Lash is an asshole. We've got Wraith. A black woman in a video game, finally. No one wants to fucking do that for some reason. Black women are pretty much the most underrepresented in media in general. Calico. Look how fucking cool Calico is. And she turns into a cat. They've got 2 black women in a game. Ivy's... Listen to that. And she's got cool hair too. Very cool, right? These 2 though... I hate these guys. Mo and Krill. There's also a lot of mods that you can download for this game, and one of them turns Mo and Krill into Gru and Dominion, which is hilarious. Marvel Rivals has Storm. This is true. But they do have also 10 white blonde women who wear blue. That's true as well. This is Matt Mercer. This is a twink. Look at this fucking guy. Also, normally they have custom crosshairs too, and this guy's crosshair's a keyhole. Pretty cool. Look how he runs. He looks kind of goofy silly with it, but whatever. And he's like a fucking... There's a lot of lore to this game too. Paradox. Robot woman who's not a fucking over-sexualized robot woman. Look at her fucking dash. How cool is that? I would be doing this shit everywhere, dude. Oh, does Stormin have a good reload? This is who Jamalki mains as. Look at that. He throws his keys away because he puts down a door. I don't know how to do this. Look.
It's an honor to be of service.
A door! Network updating. Uh-oh. They're like, we're removing all of the stuff that this idiot said was good.
When I think about who made me,
Victor?
I picture some awkward scientist wishing for
He's
a
cool.
son. Knowing my luck.
Look at him. Look how cool his moves are. Look, he's like
trophy collection.
just cool. Sinclair. Okay, I do hate Sinclair though. Mostly because when I was playing with G, he was just walking around like this, and I did hate that a lot. I did hate a lot when he was doing this. I didn't like when he was doing that. Because it's creepy. Wraith's crouch walk.
I don't appreciate the news labeling some of my services as rackets. Who
La
would
la la
want
la
being
la la la
protected
la
by
la.
me?
Isn't it? I can't see the front of her. What if I run this way? No, she does too cool of a flip. Doesn't she? Oh yeah, she has regular arms, and then she has arm attachments. So this cool-ass lady runs around with her hands in her pockets and then shoots with her robot arms. Oh, the store, of course. Yamato, I think they're changing her, because unfortunately her head does look like a penis. It looks very penis-like. And that's unfortunate for her. That's not the reason they're changing it, but I'm sure that's certainly part of the reason. This guy's... This is the guy, though, from Disco Elysium. Viscous? Is Viscous a girl, technically? I think? Or goo or something? Okay, this is also a sort of fucky crouch animation. I don't know how I feel about this one. They've fine-tuned a lot of characters in the game. Also, if anybody is on my friends list who doesn't have access to the game and wants an invite to the game, let me know. So I think it is still closed, like, invitation only or something. Sigu? Sigu? I don't know how many invites I have. I think I have 102. Is that how many I have? Or is that how many friends I have? No limit? I see, okay. I'm goo! Yeah, anyways, I've been playing this a lot and I've been enjoying it. I think because... I don't care about winning. I think I just care about playing. And then I really, really like the characters a lot. And think they're really cool. I love Dynamo. Dynamo to me is giving... Dynamo to me gives non-binary or trans mask. And that's what I love about them. I just love them. Uni Professor? Their little voice lines are so good. Dynamo's a wife guy? Hell yes, dude. Row 2, column 4. Row... Is this... I mean, Hayes? Hayes is pretty cool. Hayes, though... Her crouch is okay. I do wish that her trousers were a little bit different, though, because I do just see it as a long butt crack. And I can't unsee... I can't unsee as just long butt crack. Because I think the seam, because it disappears behind the bag, it just makes a long butt crack to me. Lots of cool characters, though. Holiday's really cool. Pocket I don't super respect, mostly because he kills me a lot. And also, I hate this. What is it? This. I hate that he rides the suitcase. That's not more efficient. That's extremely less efficient. They're NB2. Yes, yes, yes. But I do not like the way they ride the fucking thing. And I don't like this. I hate they send their trench coat out. What'd you say? Row 1 last slot?
They gonna cry. They gonna beg. They gonna scream.
This is just Rat Boy's favorite because he fucking says shit that's silly. Keep clicking him to hear his voice line. Okay.
Can't wait to see how Manhattan's changed in a generation.
That's Matt Mercer. Which one's the one you like?
The elders of New Amsterdam are soft, clinging to archaic titles like they grant them real power. I never had much use for a name. Names are for people who want to be remembered.
See it?
My existence is like gravity or time. A concept that you
This
fear
bitch
but
yapping.
you cannot escape. I simply am.
He keeps going, dude, eh? This is the best character. I do also really like Graves. I've been playing a lot of Mina and Vindicta. I love Rem because that's just actually Grievous. They put Grievous in a video game. Viper, I do hate the lizard. But
Look, I'm not saying you need my help. I'm just saying, no, I actually am saying
I hate the lizard because I feel they need to update the 3D model for the lizard. I hate that everyone has nice clothes and they've put the lizard in a burlap sack. And this is what I hate about the lizard. I hate this so much. It makes me irrationally angry. It's good. And I like that it's like that in the game because it's a fun animation. But I hate that the lizard comes at you like this. That would piss me off so bad. I see the lizard coming at me like this. That would piss me off so bad, see the lizard coming at me like that. And they need to give the lizard new clothes. Look at this. This guy, I like this guy.
Demands blood.
Because he's shaped like a grandpa. That's how a grandpa is shaped. The grandpa got that grandpa body. Finally. And look at him. That's a grandpa run. I didn't even notice that until now. That's a grandpa crouch. Look at that. Hot dog, there's a sale on at the dollar store again, Patricia. Full movement speed. Don't be asking me these things, because I don't know how that works. Stamina. I don't know how to make him faster. Sprinting, that sounds true. That's telling me to upgrade it. Is he going fast like that? Oh, he's just a bit fast. Look at him. There's a little bounce at the end. Look at that, he's got to readjust himself. Enduring speed. I got that one. Look at him go. Woo! I'm a grandpa. I'm a grandpa. Wookie wookie wookie. This is me playing as Rem. When I queue into a lobby in my first game. Poor little guy. He might never play the game again. That little kid that played in that lobby. Might never play again. This guy's cool. This guy's pretty cool too. I like the way this guy runs around.
To help your friends.
Oh my gosh, I didn't notice, but he just uses a finger gun. Okay, that's pretty fucking cool. And that's the reload. That's pretty fucking cool. This though, this shit pissed me off when I see this guy run around my fucking stuff like this. So I'm like, are we serious right now?
On the move.
If I see this guy, what a fucking guy. Dorman has best reload animation? No, it's Billy. Billy's got the best one.
The OSIC are the good guys, bro. You gotta wake up and take a look around. Regulation is just a $3 word for hoarding, which is just a $2 word for controlling, which is just a $1 word.
Everybody does
for
a big
asshole.
melee, right? At the end of that. Andy, thanks for the 79 months.
Show me
Look at
what you
this.
got.
It goes like, look at that. Looks
I don't
like,
back down from a fight.
animation on that is really cool. Like, his animation stuff's like a little bit different. Look at him. Anyways. I'm gonna open the real game that I'm going to play. Yeah, it's just my background. Like a comic true. The goat is the best one. Okay, it's gonna be mouse game. Friday game. Thank you for Deadlock. You're welcome, I think. 170 streams from Darius. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna play this in a minute. I'm gonna go pee real quick, though. And we'll see what happens with this mouse game. What the helly? I see that. Sandown and Bjorn and Fushba, thank you for the bits. Okay, let's see what mouse game is about. Mouse game? True, I did go get water. There's a story. What do you mean I ain't seen? And then never mind, I did see. The burrow was mother's and father's dream home. A place where everybody could stay warm and safe. Uh-oh. Aunt Bettelina knew more about wilderness survival than she ever got to teach me. It didn't last. The wilderness seemed to worry my parents. The promise of the sprawling city didn't disappoint at first. I want to be a mouse. Only jobs were in the mines, and they were hard on my parents. Look at those guys, overseeing everything. They almost earned enough for the tickets back home before they passed. No! The cheese mines. Is that what they were? I sold everything, packed my bag, and left for my true home. The old burrow, now barely recognizable. Why hasn't Aunt Bettelina kept it in shape? I almost said meow. Meows. Okay. First things first, light a fire. I'm a mouse. Repair. Repair? So we need 3 sticks. Girl? We're doing it? The Mises. Visit the designated workstation to gain further insights. Okay. This is a workstation. We need a stick, a rock, and a flax. The stairs don't even work. Nothing in the storage. Can we run? Oh my gosh, look what is that? I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. Oh my goodness. I've got clothes on, but I've got no shoes. Is there stamina? Heart, cheese. And this is stamina. Is that hunger and then warmth? We gotta go outside. Mouse memes. Mouse time. Mouse time. Rock. Flax. A rock. A stick. What's this in the ground? See that? I want to pick that up. I'm sure everything will be fine running around in Mouse House. Feel like don't starve? Maybe. Maybe. Look at that. I want to go in the grass. A bug? You think he's nice or mean? Bug? Are we chill? He's chill! Just a city mouse. Born and raised in city house. I'm taking cold damage. I'm running back to my house. My mouse house. Ooh, it's chilly. We're making an axe. I don't want to kill the bugs. Okay. Wait, I thought I did that. Did it work? Or did I stop before I did it? I think I stopped on accident. Oh, I've got to hold it down, maybe? No? I just gotta stay hovering over it. I did it! Discovered something new. Okay. What else can we make? A simple bed. We need 3 more flax. And now more sticks and beech wood. Strong and long-lasting beechwood furniture is often handed down in mischiefs of mice for generations. What do you think of that? Grass-based fibers can be used to make a great many things, including sneezes. No sneezes for us, Mises. As a young mouse, you remember binding tall twigs together at their tips with string to make little dens. Did you guys do that too? I had like a bunch of kids in the neighborhood I was friends with, and we would go outside and just like... we would just fuck up the neighborhood. We would like destroy stuff essentially. And we would build bases. Where's a tree at? Are you a tree? What's a stick? Are these my footprints I've left everywhere? Oh, I don't have any stamina to do it. I wasn't a delinquent. It was mostly like, what'd we use? We used like palm fronds and sticks and grass. Passed under the jet stream yesterday on a drive. Temperatures went from 30 to 16 in 13 minutes. Or 30 minutes. I cannot read. Sounds wild. Couple secret hideouts. Once, Ruby and Sapphire came out, I think one of my favorite things to do in that game was... oh my gosh, I didn't get flax. Was build the bases. Is this flax? Yeah, just a little bit though. I was Florida woman, it's true. Excuse me. A bed. No, I need more. Sorry, I'm very dumb and I didn't keep track. Okay, one more flax. Maybe I just collect extra stuff too. Listen to the mouse being so tired. He built huts out of sticks and stuff in the woods. Do kids still do that? Or all they know is play iPad? What's this? What is it? Elderberry. Every smart mouse knows with the right preparations, an elderberry's toxins can be made filling sustenance. We're gonna have so much flax. I think the elderberries are maybe frozen though. Don't they look a bit frozen? Loves going off in the woods. See, kids need the woods, I think. I don't think I stored wood for the winter. No, for food. Used to build dens, but stupid other younger children would destroy them. Kids need dens. Kids need forest. We can make chairs and stuff now. Okay, we've got a bed. Build a simple bed. Where is it? bag. Sure. Or place bed. Ooh! I didn't mean to place it there. We can also make whatever this is. Pick up. Okay. 2. Place it. Okay. Where's a good place for our bed? Maybe close to the, fireplace for now? That's cute, right? I think this is cute. How do I fix this chair? Planks and sticks and flax. What about this? Bunch of stones. I could do that soon. Yo, I don't think I need to sleep yet. I need cheeses for us Mises. So it wants planks? Oh, I guess I can make those now. This. I think I need 2 of them. Let's see. 2 more and another stick. So we need a bunch more of the beach stuff. My therapist's office? It does kind of look like that, huh? It's a little... I'm a little mouse therapist. Built an entire closed spaceship out of cardboard boxes. Used clear packaging tape for the windows so the harshness of space couldn't get in. A cockpit for you. Cousin was the second in command in the main spaceship and a cup string phone to communicate. That's some good stuff right there. Is this grass? I guess maybe I can hide from things in there is what I would assume. I'm not even gonna try to chop the bug. That seems like something that someone mean would do. And not someone nice. Getting cold? Do I get colder if I stand on this ice? Maybe? Having a little thing to sit next to the fire is really nice. Oh, it's cold. Oh, I gotta get back to my house. Look at when they run this direction. They look really cute. Wait, where's my house? I'm lost! I don't know where I am on this map. Is this my house up here? My house! I gotta be strategic about my footprints, maybe. Look, everything was fine. Okay. Easy peasy. Your parents have a plot of land outside of town with hills and woods. Nice. And sledding? Oh! Trousers! Hat! Oh my goodness. Okay. We can make yarn? How cute is that? A hat is 3. And we get better cold resistance. So maybe we go out and get a bunch of black stuff. And I wonder, can I eat this? Or will it harm me? Chanterelle mushroom. There's, as father once said, there's no better food for a rainy day than a warm mushroom stew. I don't think we can cook on this fire. If we get 1 more stone, though, we can fix that. Look, it's kind of dark out, and that does worry me a little bit. Need flax. This one here. Okay, we go in the house now. Or is this some too? No, it's not. It's deceiving me. Owls? Owls would be bad. No, not knitting. How do I... Shaking my head. Can I... Uh-oh. It's like, uh-oh, how do I put it back down again? Maybe we have a little knitting corner over here. For now. Let's repair this. A big cat? I could imagine there being a big cat. Still need a little bit more, but we're gonna have to go to Sleepy's, I think. Can I cook? Look at that! Roasted... I need sticks! Okay, we go to bed hungry. Or we're gonna have to eat ice soup. I think something scary will have to come along eventually. Can I cut down this tree? Oh, I can. Interesting. Now, did all of this stuff respawn since yesterday? I think maybe? Does the little mouse have a name? I don't know. Ah, chilly! Oh my goodness, look at me. Wait till I make a hat. I'm gonna freak out once I make one. Okay, we gotta... Maybe we store some stuff too? Some of these. This guy. Oh my goodness, how can you be so cute? I probably shouldn't have crafted all of those, but I did it anyways. I think it wants us to make this thing. Yes. Now we can make rope also. Find Auntie? Uh-oh. Why can't I... Wait. Oh! We got in here. Rope. I feel like we need the rope when we go out to find Auntie. So I'm gonna gather some more flax and then make some rope. Because it seems like it will be useful. Perhaps. And I should probably cut down some more mushrooms. Since we're gonna take a little trip somewhere. Hello, tree? Is this a tree? Nope. think it's nice to just be a little mouse. How big these mushrooms are. Well, I guess actually they're not that big. I'm just a meese. I'm just a meese. Uh-oh, I'm cold. I don't want to try to chop the bug. I don't want to chop the bug. Oh, this thing. I don't know how many of these I want to make. I guess all of them. Just in case. Then we need a rope. Rope. A rope. This thing. Okay. And I'm gonna put some stuff in this box. Because just in case... I find anything cool out there. Guess I'm just gonna eat all these mushrooms. What's the bug's name if he's your friend? Buglington. Middlewood. That's Buglington, duh. Can't believe you didn't know that. It's obvious from when he said so. He said, I'm Buglington. Look at that, there's some kind of note over there that I can't read. Because it's over there. And there's a little hat on the ground, too. I guess we'll probably be able to open these paths at some time. Can't go through there. Mice can't read? How do we know that, though? Excuse me, Mr. Bug. LinkedIn. Looking for my auntie. Does anyone know where my auntie is? Oh. Campfire. Somewhere around here. There's another note over there. Oh no, I'm cold. I don't think I can make a campfire. It says there is a campfire somewhere around here. If I stand in the sun, am I still cold? I guess I am. Oh no! Let me run back home and warm up again, and then I'll run back in there. I'm just a little guy. I could probably make another hat or something now and get even more cold resist. Oh, I'm just a little mouse. Hat? Yes. This is gonna be real cute. I know, I thought it would be sad or like, because Don't Starve is like, it's not difficult, but it is not, oh my goodness, that's very cute. And Don't Starve is a bit like macabre or whatever, right? Let me out this door. Isn't it very cute? Oh my goodness, look at me go. I feel like Auntie's gotta be... Oh, what's this? Oh, those are just leaves, I guess. I thought it was a little hat. Somewhere in here, right? Ain't going there. I also feel like definitely the grass is like a hiding spot. Is she not over the broken bridge? I don't know. A new bed? I can make a new bed. A PB&J donut. Yum. After all, why shouldn't I? I guess I can go look at the bridge. I don't know why it says a campfire symbol in this area too. Yeah, everybody has to cut an equal part of the donut to share. I should be strategic about my footprints, but instead I haven't been doing that. I've been running all over the place. I don't quite understand how the scrolling works in this. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it wants to work. We sleep until the morning. It's a hatch mark kind of area? I don't know. Seems like it could be something. I'm not sure if I know a what yet. Also, I wonder if we can craft from in here. Let's see. I guess we must be able to. Because I put all that wood away. That's good then. Okay. It's not giving me any interacts for that or anything. So we need 5 rope and 3 more boards. Which should not be too difficult. I did think the scratches on the floor were like, watch out, a cat's coming. Which would be a little scary to deal with. Since I'm still Babby Mouse. Should have picked that berry up. Midderblind. He's sleeping passed out, that guy. Hello, Jim. Oh wait, what else is there? Oh! A biscuit? Tea? What's it say? Concray, what the hecky? Thanks for gifting 5 subs. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day. Cats make biscuits. How did a mice learn this? It says the early borrowers managed to make their way north because of pockets full of these crumbly little treats. Oh! This sweet cleansing tea can cure both colds and flus. I want to try a biscuit. I can eat in that menu. That's pretty good. Oops. Let's just make all of them. Girl. How many of these? 1, 2, 3 or something? And then can I make... I want trousers! Oh, I've got to do this. Trousers? Trouser time? Send you the tea. Try the Vicks, what is it, first response or something like that? Oh my goodness, look at me go. I got trousers on. It's the stuff that you spray in your nose, the Vicks first response. I think I've got too many boards actually. Yeah, also that you need to rest. Nasal spray, yeah. I think you are supposed to take it when you first start feeling sick, but I wonder if it works still a bit retroactively, you know? What if I don't even need to repair this? One more rope. Oh my goodness. What if I don't even need that to walk around that? It didn't look like that big of a deal. I know, I loved that movie too, where the little kid has that toy that he puts in the cupboard and it comes alive. You need to... Wait, average as in every night or for the whole week? Wait, I don't want this, I want this one. Okay, now we can do this. Ooh, the little hat is so cute though, isn't it? Every night? That's good then. Because normally you don't sleep much at all, do you? Repair the bridge to Auntie. Spoilers! Oh, Auntie! Dear me, who'd be knocking at this time? Oh! Well, if it isn't a sight for the sorest of eyes. Back home to see your dear old aunt, are you? What a wonderful surprise. But goodness, child. A burrow, it's hardly fit for rodent residency. Did your mother not think to write ahead? Uh-oh. I might have had the chance to clean it up a little. Now your parents have all the work on their paws, I suppose. Oh dear me. Are they awfully cross with me? My parents are gone. Auntie, what the helly? Gone? But how? Forgive me, little one. I'm feeling quite lightheaded. Come in out of the cold. I'll brew us some tea. Auntie! Over tea, I told Auntie everything. How hard my parents worked. How desperately they strived and how unfairly we lost them. I'm so sorry, little one, she said through tears, but I'm glad you've come home. She took my paws in hers. The warmth of them chasing away the winter cold, holding the weight of our shared grief. We'll survive this child together. Wish I'd known you were coming. I would have got the place ready. I keep meaning to fix up the burrow, you know, but things just get in the way, don't they? And well, goodness, child, here's a perfect example. You're talking about the burrow, and meanwhile you haven't even any shoes on your paws. You'll be needing snowshoes. Shouldn't take you long to whip some up. Just let me note down what you'll need. Here. Oh, shoesies! Oh, bother. And the larder's bare, too, I'll wager. Should be able to sprout some mushrooms in that basement of yours. Your father left me the keys so that I could use it to grow some for myself, but I haven't made it over there as much as I thought. I suppose it's yours too now. Here, take it. The key for the basement. Till those mushrooms bloom, you might have to rely on foraging, but for tonight at least you must let your old auntie fill your belly. Consider it my welcome home gift. Auntie! Blackberry pie, auntie! Aunt Bettelina's pies were your favorite when you were a mouseling. Hope they can bring you some comfort tonight. Please, child, don't forget anything you need, even if it's just a chat. I'm right here. Auntie, teach me how to make a shovel. See you later, Auntie. Probably gonna need some, I assume, flax for the shoes. And I probably will also need some cheeses for the Mises. Do you think so? Will I need that? Probably can just eat this pie, seeing as I'm quite hungry. So I can now pick up the flax. Look at that! Mushroom City. I thought that bug got angry with me and was coming over to kick my ass, and I got a little worried. A little pot belly. You mean soup belly? It's made by Don't Starve? I don't think so. I think it's probably quite inspired by it. As far as I'm aware, I don't think it was made by them. Soup belly. Could also make some chairs. The shoes. No shoesies for us, Mises. Oh, there's a deposit button. Deposit. Deposit, 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 deposit. Let's use this key. Our playstyles of blueprints. I need to go and like go through, oh, I don't need this. Go through all of my notes on there, I think. And then really sort of see like what all pieces I have that are just disjointed right now, you know what I mean? Because I think I probably have some answers to some things. Oh, goodness. Look at this place. Plant mushroom? Oh. Cute. I'm just a Mies. look, this says, the stairs are overgrown. Clearing is a lot of tedious work, but nothing is impossible with enough snacks. So you need some rocks, some whatever this is, and then some biscuits, and then you can clear down into that area. I can't eat them. Not my cuppa. Thank you for the 27 months. Lots of new mushrooms. I need to put my shoesies on. My shoesies! Did I not make them? I did that thing again where I lifted off the craft button. Exactly, you need... Oh my goodness, look at me go. Yippee! Going to sleep. Looks cute. Yippee! How do I save? Spiders? Yes. Ah! I think you must auto-save, maybe every time that you sleep or something. What does E and V and M? E? Oh, V is the... Oh, look, I can bring up the storage of the house anywhere in the house. That's pretty good. Nice. Okay. Save game. Yes. Okie dokes. Just a short one from me today. From Mies. From Mies today. I think, I should be around again tomorrow. And hopefully I sleep normal hours tonight. Instead of being tired tomorrow. But I've eaten well. I had some good food earlier. And I'm gonna eat it up because I had leftovers. It's beef udon noodles. With like tons of veggies in it from a place that I really like here. And then I've got some avocado maki. Maki? What's it called? Maki. Avocado maki. Mac and cheese. It's not. Maki. And then some tuna sashimi. Jamoki's a bad influence on sleeping schedule. I don't think I haven't been even staying up that late. I've been like, I'm gonna go to bed now. At like midnight. Some nights I have stayed up late. But I go to bed and I get in bed at midnight and then I'm like, wow, it's 5 a.m. and I'm still awake. Computer, give this streamer the ability to have a deep refreshing sleep. I hope so. I don't want refreshing. If you want to see more of me, I'll be back tomorrow around 6 p.m. again. But I'll probably eat my dinner and then go play Deadlock with Jamalki, and he is streaming right now too. Hopefully I'll be refreshed tonight. That sounds really strange. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching and chatting and supporting and talking about mental health. Because boy oh boy, we're all going through it, aren't we? I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. See you tomorrow. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Bye bye bye.